Welcome to my RPG match that will make you rip your own dick off, transgender to female, and reroll to demonology warlock. As we all know, that's the class all the ladies like to play. This is my guild team, but as you can see, we have a pug tank. Keep an eye on this tank however, as he has a star roll in this match, and I hope to only ever see him again on the enemy team. I send most of my team to the lumber mill, as this is the only base I really want to get. Once we get there, we set up a rift ready for a knock, but I have to sit in a spear first, as that ability is stupid ridiculous. Once out the warrior's spear of the mongoloids, I line myself up for a knock, and wait for a couple of minutes for my warlock giz to rift them to the edge. Now that we knock some to their not deaths, I can start doing some damage and get a proper kill. By the time we start getting some kills, we have too many dead, and it looks like we're going to lose the only base I really wanted to get. Bear with me while I speed up my time at the graveyard. Now that we are back alive again, I send my team for the mines, hoping to take that before they can back it up again with their players. Guess what? Once we get there, the rogue does his job to stall it, and they manage to back it up with their players. Now I will play some music while we try to take the mines, and as I'm feeling a bit like an X-Man at the moment, here you go. While we fail our own existence at the mines, we notice our DK Raygon is left on his own at the blacksmith and gets killed by the warrior. Myself and my Mistweaver Nick head back to the blacksmith to go get that back, as having only one base is kind of embarrassing, especially when that base that we have is held by the pug tank. Once I get my sorry ass to the blacksmith, I notice my monk Nick trying to do the impossible with a paralysis cap on the warrior. Of course that doesn't work, so I go in for a straight up kill. Fire my lava burst straight into reflect because I just don't give a shit. As I'm about to get the kill, Nick does what he does best, and for no reason at all, paralyzes him again, removing my flame shock. Then Raygon also returns just in time to steal my kill. Cheers mates.
Yeah, I should have stayed with you, Shagon, my bad.
Shagon, come quickly with me to lumber mill.
After getting Blacksmith back, I asked Raygon to follow me to the lumber mill so we could do our grit knock combo that we usually do. It's just a warlock at the lumber mill, so we set position for a great knock. What the f was that? Please someone in the comments tell me what just happened then. Luckily the lock is AFK, probably transitioning to demonology, so I capped the base, leaving Rhaegon to finish him or her off, as I know he would probably just steal the kill again from me anyway. We also take mines too, meaning we now have 4 bases, which gives me more hope that we can actually turn this circus of a clownfest around. I spread my players about now, as I want to hold on to these 4 bases for as long as humanly possible. After spotting a heavy incoming to lumber mill, we send most of our players over here. Once the enemy get here, they go straight for me, as they probably know how much I have to carry my own team, and I end up in another spear of the Mongoloids. After surviving the spear, I go for a knock, but for some reason, the only one who gets knocked off is one of my own teammates.
I got knocked down.
I'm not sure how Bamzo got knocked down, as he's a demon hunter, and I'm pretty sure that class can fly. While I'm dead, I notice our pug tank has lost his base. He must have lost his voice at the same time too, because he didn't say shit. After a bit of a brawl at the lumber mill, we recover ourselves, but our tank decides he wants to go for a stroll back to farm. Our ret paladin Lecatus tells him to stay.
Tank to stay here at blacksmith.
He doesn't listen to Lecatus, because Lecatus is a ret paladin.
Yeah, tank, stay blacksmith tank.
He doesn't listen to me either, motherfucker.
Tank, go blacksmith.
Finally, the pug tank listens, and he goes back to the blacksmith. Once we secure the lumber mill, I ask our tank if he can go to the mines, just to be safe.
Tank, can you go to mines instead?
Mines now really does have incoming, so I need our tank to get there as fast as he can. And to be honest, it doesn't look like he's in much of a rush.
Tank, to mines please, mines.
For some reason, unknown to humankind, he decides to take the scenic route. I'm not sure he realises demon hunters can fly either. Our mines defender Kurt, who has been waiting longer than Prince Charles, finally dies.
Get in there, tank.
Can our tank anti-cap it in time?
Anti-cap it. Jesus Christ, took forever.
Fuck Jesus.
Of course, he can't. After finally securing Lumbermill once again, my team pushed to farm, but for some reason the pug tank goes there too. I'm not sure what the he thinks he's going to do. Maybe he could distract them by dancing in the cornfield or something. I don't know. So I tell him to go back to blacksmith. After a few minutes of failing to take the farm, me and my druid Toruk ghost the lumber mill. We go for a last chance effort at stables, but by this time we are cutting it pretty fine. We need all the help we can get, so I play us some inspiring music, Hopefully it's enough to take this third base.
There's a power that comes from deep inside of you. As every day you're reaching toward the light. And you know there's a long way ahead of you. But when your wills get you there, things will turn out right.
Take a chance, keep 'em turning, don't stop 'em rolling. The fire is on.
We're warriors.
The battleground's burning, our wheels moving, we're warriors. Come take a chance, keep 'em turning, don't stop 'em rolling. The fire is on. The battleground's burning, our wheels moving, we're warriors.
Luckily the inspiring music did the trick, so I need to run back to the lumber mill as we will need to get a defense back there. Lek and Giz head to the mines too to try and get that one, but we all kind of know this match is pretty much doomed. Nick the Incapacitator joins me at the lumber mill and does what he does best. I try to bait the DK to the edge, but end up getting knocked down by God knows what. It looks like it was the feral druid, and that's not the first time I've been put down by an invisible pussy cat. I try to get back up there as fast as I can, as Nick also gets pushed off the cliff. It doesn't matter anyway, as this match is over. Worst Arathi Basin ever.